is your new interchange student book, page 87. So what I have here is a lesson about expressing how certain you are for the reason of why something happened in the past. So they're calling that degrees of certainty, how certain you are. So let me talk to you about which modals you can use depending on how certain you are. Okay, if you're 95% sure about why something happened in the past, you're going to use must. Okay? Now you can also use the negative must not, and your modal, because we're talking about the past, needs to go with the helping verb have. Okay, if you want to make must not a contraction, you can. You can say mustn't. Don't forget the have. And then whether it's affirmative or negative, you also are going to need your past participle. So let me give you an example. We could say, what happened to Joe last night? He didn't show up. Okay, so the answer could be, oh, he must have been sick. Okay, if I think I know why, I'm pretty sure I know why, I'm going to use must have, and then I chose the verb be, which in the past participle will be been, must have been. Okay, so that's because I have an adjective here, sick, and that's why I used a be verb, been. Okay, but I'm pretty sure, and that's why I used must. Okay, now if I really am not quite sure what the reason is for something in the past, I can use 3 different modals. I could use may, okay, I could use might, and I could use could. Again, we're talking about the past, so we need to use have with all of them. And if we want to use negative, we can use negative with may or might, but not with could. If you use a negative with could, you will change the meaning. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Now, you cannot make may not or might not into contractions. Like must not can become mustn't, but there is no contraction for may not or might not. So don't try to make a contraction, okay? So again, if we're 50% sure, what happened to Joe last night? We could say, he might have been sick. I don't know. Okay? All right, so I just chose might, but you can also use may or could. Now, this is what happens when you add a negative to could. You get a different meaning. It means you think something is impossible, meaning you're like 99% sure it didn't happen. Could not have or couldn't, okay? Couldn't have, and then don't forget your past participle. So, for example, we could say, why wasn't John in class yesterday? Answer. Okay, answer, he was probably in Chicago. Now, another person says, no way. He couldn't have gone to Chicago because I saw him, ran out of screen, last night. I saw him last night. So that means you think that's impossible. So you're going to use couldn't have with your past participle. Okay, so let's go back to the book. Here are the examples from the book. Repeat after me. If you're almost certain, remember, use must. Repeat. She must have left already. She must not have turned on her phone. Notice my pronunciation here. Must not have. So you don't really hear the HA. Okay, if you think something is possible, remember like 50%, you can use may, might, or could. So repeat. She may have forgotten the time. She She might have forgotten the time. She may not have remembered the time. She might not have remembered the time. Her car could have broken down. Okay, and then if you think something is impossible, remember, use the negative with could. She couldn't have been at home. Okay, I hope this helps you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.